Hey everybody, what's up? It's not a newbie. Back again with yet another video, and today we are taking a look at. Actually, I'm not entirely sure what this is. I'm not sure if this is a a box set or if this is just the individual season collections, just sold together and bundled in one single package. But this is the entire series of a little show that used to air on NRB Network. I don't know what channel it originally aired on. Might have been NRB Network. But it's called 7th Street Theater, I want to say. So it's a show that when I was younger, we would watch a lot of NRB Network, and one of the shows that we would watch on there is 7th Street Theater. They also ran Dave Cristiano Films, which is like a classic Christian movie and like film production company. So they aired a lot of that stuff, so that's kind of how our family found out about that. But also, they aired this show called 7th Street Theater, and it's basically about a bunch of Christian theater kids running around making plays and stuff. And, it's kind of an interesting show to watch. It's been a long time since I've seen it, so I don't distinctly remember any particular episodes, but I do remember the episodes being engaging and interesting. So I was like, you know what, as I'm going around trying to get, some hallmarks of Christian cinema, some little staples here and there, and some films that at least in the context of my family and in the family meme culture, so to speak, were very, very popular. Might as well get probably the one Christian TV show that kind of really popped off in our family, 7th Street Theater. Now, I do plan on watching this as well because I'm kind of curious to see whether or not this show held up. But this is all 3 seasons, and it looks like it's not a box set, it's just individual. So the reason I thought it might be individuals because that's the way it's presented on the website. Good to know that they didn't like deceptively portray this thing and they were very clear in the imaging. Hey, these are 3 different things. I just wanted to make sure, but I wasn't entirely sure. So this is all shrink wrapped. The price for this is actually pretty good. I forget how much I paid, but it was a pretty good deal, I'd say, considering this is 3 seasons of television and a lot of episodes. Can't remember how long each episode runs for. I think they might run for 30 minutes or so. It's not the conventional, like, 1-hour television program. But here is the art on the front of the first season. You can get these seasons individually if you want. If you just want to try the first season, you can do that too if you want. But yeah, this is the art that's on the front. This is what the side looks like. And this is what the back looks like. Shows all the actors, kind of gives you the premise here. Got a list of episodes. You've got, what do you have? Yeah, some very sparse tech specs. Like, very clearly, these are not people who are making, like, I don't know, standard DVDs and Blu-rays. Like, very clearly they made this themselves. Like, you're not seeing any, like, TV parental guidelines or anything at the bottom. But it's well enough. It's good enough. No inserts on the inside. And basically all the art on each disc is the same, which is a little bit disappointing. Honestly, kind of surprised at how bare bones this release is. For some reason, I thought they would have added a little bit more pizzazz to this release. But hey, at least on each disc they list which episodes are on there, which not every physical media release does. I mean, this is extremely helpful considering that there is no insert on the inside. So that's very cool. Yeah, you can match the numbers with the titles here. If you want to know, which episode you want to go to and you only know the title, you can just look at the number and then refer back to this. So that's pretty cool. Although I will say, bare bones, not a whole lot to it, which is a little bit unfortunate. Here, let's see. I'm gonna cut this open. We have season 2 here. I'm not sure why the season 1 box set is so much bigger than the other cases, but I do find that interesting. All right. So here we have the art from the DVD set for the 2nd season. So this is what the art looks like on the front. So what it looks like on the side. And this is what it looks like on the back. We have a description of the conceit as usual. List of all of the actors and actresses. List of all the episodes, the sparse text specs, and some copyright stuff, credits and stuff down here at the bottom. In opening this up here, we just have fewer discs, but all the discs still have the same art on them. But, at least, it's still saying how many episodes are on each disc. So, not at all going to complain about that. And lastly, we have the Season 3 box set. Here, let me open this up here. There we go. All right. So here is the third and final season of this series. This is what the art looks like here on the front. This is what it looks like on the side. And then this is what the back looks like. Of course, you know, again, we've got the description. We've got all the actors and actresses. Are all the pictures the same for each season? No, they're different. They're updated. So these must have been released at the time that they made the show. Each season when they came out, they just took new pictures, I guess. Or they took screen caps from the from each season. Or these are like pictures that were taken on set. Not sure which is which. And we have a list of each episode that is included, as well as the usual, you know, copyright stuff, links to the website, the cast and crew, sparse tech specs down here, all those things. And we have the episodes as well, or the DVDs as well. The discs here have a different design, which I find interesting. I do like this design a little bit better. Seems a little bit less brash and harsh, but again, you know, it still all looks the same. But to be fair, in its defense, it does list which episodes are on the disc, which is extremely helpful. Now, one thing I would like to add is that if you want to watch the series, at least for now, every single episode of the series is available on YouTube for free. So, I bought this from ChristianMovies.com. They are the websites from Dave Cristiano Films, like the Cristiano brothers. They run it together. And they release their own movies there. But another thing they actually do as well is they release all of their movies, I believe, at least the ones that they produce and have the rights to, on YouTube. Because while it is a business, it also is a ministry. They're trying to spread the gospel. And so they're not necessarily just out there for gain trying to make money. They're there trying to save souls. And so part of that is, you know, they make something that has the gospel in it. They want to put it out on YouTube to you know, be more accessible, to have a wider reach to people. So if you're curious and you're like, man, that show looks kind of goofy, or you're like, hey, you know, this looks kind of interesting, but I don't really want to spend the money for a DVD, go check out the series. All the episodes are on YouTube, at least at the time of this recording. And if you watch a couple episodes and you're like, oh, this is kind of good, or you're like a believer like me, and you want to support the business so that they can keep on making stuff like this if they choose to, then go to their website, check it out, go buy the DVDs. That's one of the main reasons why I bought this as well, is to support the business. And also, of course, you know, the physical media aspect. I'm a physical media nerd. I collect stuff. But also to support the business, which I really wanted to do. So go check this out either on YouTube or on their website is ChristianMovies.com. And yeah, if you've seen this before, I wonder if I'll strike a niche, because sometimes I strike a niche with these videos that I make. If you've seen this video, this series before, let me know in the comments below and what you thought of it. Like, if you have any fond memories of this series. You know, it came out quite a while ago, so I'm sure that there's got to be a nostalgia factor for more people than just me out there. So yeah, like if you have any thoughts about this series, any thoughts about the website, thoughts about these DVDs, let me know in the comments below, because I'm really curious to see what you guys think and how many fans of this show there are out there. But, you know, other than that, I have no other major thoughts about this physical media release. It's very simple, it's very bare bones, but at the very least, it has every single episode in here in physical form. You know, YouTube can't take it down. It'll always be available on these discs. So for that, I am appreciative at the very least. And they list each and every episode on the disc, which not every manufacturer does. So I do appreciate that as well. But yeah, I'm looking forward to reading your comments. If you guys have any comments, and I guess, you know, that's all I got. So I'll see you guys in another video if you want to see another one of my videos.